Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, if you are a human and you're a wealth advisor, your days are numbered. The idea is simple. Every day, Monday through Friday, I go live for about 10 minutes. We discuss digital marketing. We also discuss other things like what is changing in the world and what you should prepare for, what you need to know in the process. I reveal the hidden secrets of the universe. You're welcome. No extra charge for that. Totally free. That's how I provide value. Speaking of value, I'm only going to just plug one thing. That's it. I'm got only 10 minutes to do this. So I'm just going to mention this. If you are a business owner or if you're a chief marketing officer and you are responsible for making decisions for bringing in new customers, click the link in the description. We won't work harder than you will, but our digital marketing agency can bring you 70 million more ideal customers than any other digital marketing agency. If that's something you're interested, great. If not, don't worry about it. All right. Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Also, whoops, I goofed up. I put on my podcast thing here because I got a new podcast out, which there's a new episode today, actually. It's really good. You guys should check it out. The new episode of my podcast is at safenewmedia.com/podcast, where I interview. Today, I interview an amazing entrepreneur named Amy Matthews. She has a skincare brand. She found that nothing worked, and she was an actress working on Broadway, and nothing worked. She had problem skin, so she discovered the power of essential oils and natural oils. We talked about it. We talked about that. So that's a quick plug for my podcast. Check out episode 3 of my podcast. Episode 3 of my podcast. Once again, episode 3 of my podcast. It's called Defend Den Podcast Volume 3. All right. Oh, one more thing. You can text me. Text HSRL to 917-231-9054. I do want to hear from you, but I don't spend a lot of time going back and forth on Facebook using Messenger. I don't spend a lot of time doing that, but I do want to hear from you. So if you do want to get a hold of me, text HSRL to 917-231-9054. All right. On Instagram, I'm at Safe New Media. You can click the link in the bio there if you guys are watching behind the scenes on Instagram. All right. So that link will tell you how we get double your ideal customers in half the time. So times have changed for wealth advisors, my wealthy friends out there. All right, all my wealthy friends, pay attention. Do you agree with this? All right, 96% of Gen Z prefer an algorithm to a human when it comes to managing their assets. 96%, most of the new generation, most of the new wealth. There's a huge transfer of wealth. The new generation is not satisfied with the old way of doing things. Boomers are okay with it, but the new generation, it's not happening. So if this is relevant to you, leave a comment. Do you agree with this? If you are Gen Z, or just anyone, whatever your age is, leave me a comment. Let me know. Would you trust a human wealth advisor to help you manage your assets, or do you prefer an algorithm? 96% of Gen Z prefers an algorithm. 95% want wealth products and services from big tech like Google, like Facebook, Apple. 95% of the new generation would use products and services, wealth, asset management products and services from tech like Google, like Facebook. Only 30% of boomers. This is a new study. This is from a survey from Accenture. This is a report. The report is the new state of advice. Okay. 1,000 wealthy people, 1,000 investors were surveyed for this across the US and Canada from ages 20 to 93. From ages 20 to 93 years old, their personal wealth their personal wealth is managed. They do have an advisor, and the personal wealth ranges from 250,000 to $10 million and above. Okay, so this is the group across demographic of gender of um, age 20 to 93. All right, 55% indicated that advice is too generic. So here's the thing. They can do better on their own. If you're a wealth advisor, more people believe that they can do better without you. If there's any wealth advisors, any people here who are wealth advisors, most people believe that you are no longer relevant. They can do better without you. Okay. 55% say it's too generic. The participants believe that they could do better on their own. 79% expect their investment advisor to offer banking products and services. Less than half of those people, 47%, were baby boomers. Okay. What this shows is there's not enough for the new generation. There's not enough specific personalized wealth management tools that are being offered from wealth advisors, from traditional wealth advisors. So if you are a traditional human wealth advisor and you're not doing something about this, then you're going to have a rude awakening. 80% of Gen Z want socially responsible investments. 58% expect to inherit substantial amount of money or property from their parents. And of those people who expect an inheritance, meaning it's managed by human advisory now, 1 in 4 plan to switch. 1 in 4 are going to fire their human wealth advisory people, and you're going to lose them. 1 in 4 plan to switch when they get that inheritance. Upon getting those assets, they're going to switch. And those who prefer Google, Facebook, big tech companies like Google, Facebook, and Apple, 95% are Gen Z. 95% of Gen Z people prefer a technology company like Google to manage their wealth. 83% are millennials. 74% are Gen X. And 30% are boomers who prefer Google, Facebook. If Google, Facebook, one of the big technology companies offered wealth management tools, they would switch. Okay. All right. So those who trust financial advice generated by an algorithm more than by a human, more than advice provided by a human advisor, 96% are Gen Z. 79% of millennials trust an algorithm more than a human. when managing their wealth? 79% of Gen X. Okay. Now here's what would have to happen for those currently who are human wealth advisors. To entrust more assets to their current advisor, 53% want greater and more diversified products and services, and 34% want hyper personalized experiences. So that's what's changing. If I want to hear from you, if you do have a wealth advisor, if you have someone managing your assets, would you switch? Leave a comment. Leave a comment. I'm just going to ask one sacrifice, one big sacrifice is to click click that subscribe button, smash that subscribe button. All right, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I have spoken.